Today, we are at African Leadership Academy. We are here for our annual all-staff conference. This is an opportunity for us to reconnect as a community. We have our staffulty from far and wide, all over Africa and around the globe. This year, it's going to be a 2-day conference where we'll be engaging on our next strategic mission, reconnecting with our values, and just reconnecting with the overall mission and vision of the organization.
My name is Emmanuel Lebohang Mvula.
My name is Beloved Chele.
I'm Milani Smuts.
My name is Josh Adler.
My name is Dan Kabongo.
Cathedral building means a collective effort to me. It means a collective effort of different skills and different people from everywhere coming together over a shared goal to build this movement, this structure that is meant to represent everyone who contributed to it.
It's about community devotion and culture, and I think it's what ALA has always been about. It's about building a community.
Actually, the work is never finished. And that the joy is in actively doing the work. And the point of arrival is sort of a surprise, but there's always another horizon beyond the actual cathedral that we're working towards.
And it gets you thinking that we're only 15 years into ALA's existence. So I think what excites me more is we've got a lot more years to go, and just how much more impact we can do. We've only existed for 15 years, but so much has been done. I can imagine what the next 15 are going to look like, or the next 50 are going to look like.
The theme Cathedral Builders, to me, means quite a lot actually. The part that I really love about cathedral building is that there's no job too small. And I think if you work for a cathedral building type institution, you have to be willing to do everything that is necessary to make it work. And I like to think that everybody who works here is willing to do that, to look after and guide the young leaders in our care. ALA was founded with a commitment to delivering peace and prosperity to Africa, or contributing to that through leadership development. We've started, we have staff, we have a place, there are leaders who are here. But now we've got to make sure that we do all that we can to ensure they land up in positions of impact where they can actually deliver peace and prosperity.
The Networks team has worked really hard to create a network of stakeholders and third parties who will come and pour into our African leaders and contribute towards their skills and their personhood and their leadership towards them being great leaders for us and our continent.
Integrity, not because I always get it right, but because it's something I definitely aspire to. And when I think about what is important about leadership, integrity to me is probably one of the most important ones.
The value that resonates the most with me is curiosity. And the reason is that I thought I knew a lot about people and the world, but I realized I had no idea how to talk to people in a way that actually allowed their culture to be discovered. I've learned that here.
I joined ALA as a ground staff. I started working at ALA as a cleaner. And when I got here, I was so curious about it. So I read about it, and I think the mission and the vision of ALA resonated with me a lot. Before I even came here, I'm a graduate from Nelson Mandela University. I have a BCom in human resource and industrial psychology. But because of the environment we're in South Africa, there are no opportunities. So I ended up being a cleaner. But then I applied for opportunity in networks. And that's where my journey at ALA began. But what kept me at ALA first is the community.
I never have anticipated or would have anticipated being a part of a community of people who are so great, who really care about what they're doing and who are really making lasting impacts in the lives of young leaders and our continent.
I like the saying, nothing in life is easy, and what keeps you going is when you know what you're doing, when you know your why. So ALA had a why, and a really compelling why, and so that's why I chose to come to ALA, and that's why I've stayed up to this point.
I work with really amazing people, and I get to meet and impact very amazing young leaders, and I think that is what really empowers me to get up and work.
Because the compelling vision is really exciting, because it really spoke to me, because I felt like it was really important and exciting work, because it's led by people that I care about, and because I truly admire the people that we serve.